Hey, you guys, look here. I'm about to tell you guys why I think you should go with 1099 contractors over W-2. I get it. I get it. I'll probably get some slack in the comments. It's okay. Don't come from me, okay? You can have your opinion. The beauty about living on this great green earth is that everybody is entitled to have their own opinion. I'm just sharing you mine, all right? Now, before we get into all the details, you guys, my name is Jasmine, and I am a cleaning business coach. And I love teaching people how to start a remote cleaning business without them ever having to touch a mop, a broom, or any of the things. And to start with this, we need to make sure that we have a cleaning staff put in place, right? So I'm going to tell you guys the reasons why I prefer contractors over W-2. Now, I've had multiple times and periods to where like I could convert any of my 1099 to W-2s or, just hire some new W-2s outright. But over time and time again, I continue to choose 1099 contractors. For me, I just feel like it's the best route to go. Okay. So one of the reasons why I love it is because no matter what level of capital that you have, you can start your remote cleaning business hiring a staff without having to pay for taxes, insurance, right? Workers' comp, and all these extra additives that come with having W-2s. Now, here's my little disclaimer. Please check with your guys' state to make sure that you know what they require because each state is different. I even got an email from somebody that was watching the YouTube video and say, yo, I live in Australia and I don't know if those rules apply. Look here, love, they may not, okay? So always do your own due diligence and see what your actual state, city, country requires. Now, what I do love is that I've had the opportunity to do a lot of research for like our Done For You clients to where when we're launching their business for them, we do their market research. So I'm like, okay, what is it going to look like in your state? So I've had a chance to take a peek in like some states that have some different kind of rules and laws, like Washington State, like they can still have contractors, but depending on if they pass this test, like this little test they have on their website, you would have to pay for their workers' comp insurance. That's a little different, right? But so depending on if you pass the test or you don't, will determine if you have to pay for their workers' comp and provide their workers' comp, or if they have to provide their own workers' comp insurance. So that's why I always say do your own homework per your state because some states are a little different, right? Tennessee's a little different. Texas is a little different. California is a little different. But just do your guys' research, okay? Another thing is you don't have to buy their cleaning supplies. Like, you don't have to buy their cleaning supplies. And I mean, window products, bathroom products, kitchen products, all-purpose products. Like, they would have to purchase that. Now, understand that because we work with independent contractors, those items are tax write-offs for them. Let them know that. Explain that to them. Like, save your receipts. Save the receipts so that way you can write those expenses off at the end of the year. And equipment. Y'all don't have to worry about buying, vacuums, good vacuums, they're expensive. Now, yes, buying one, it's cool, but can you imagine having to buy 15 vacuums, make sure that they're continually working for your whole team of cleaners, and then having to have a place to house all of their equipment and supplies and washing towels and making sure it's available and ready for the next morning? We're not doing all that. The purpose and goal is to you to be able to launch a cleaning business without having to have so much in-hand contact with cleaners and clients. Yes, you're going to run and manage the back end, right? And your levels of how much you're hands-on with that will, let up some over the time when you input a staff. Look here, that's another video for another day. So make sure you subscribe and like the bell and do all the things so that way when that one does drop, you'll know. But for this right here, the goal is for you not to really have so much hands-on with the cleaners and clients. And if you had to work with employees, then you're going to have a place to house it. So a warehouse, a storage unit, or an office, and then that's an added expense. So now you're having to pay a rent and lease out those spaces just to house those extra materials for your cleaning company. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I love that when I started my business, I was broke as a joke. So I didn't even have the money to pay for all of those things. So I was like, how am I going to do this? So I even had to do my research and figure out, like, what am I legally allowed to do here in this great state of Texas to work with contractors. This is how I was able to scale my business, because you, as a solo cleaner, if you're still out there cleaning, or somebody that's trying to start a cleaning business, you're under the assumption that starting a cleaning business equals you having to do the cleaning. Like, that's old school way, right? But no, like, you can start your cleaning business. I can start it without having to have that upfront capital to pay for all of the things. Okay. Now, yes, there are some gray areas with working with independent contractors. There's some things that you're not able to do. I think the most thing that people don't like is the control that you're going to lose. Right? You want to make sure that you can tell people how to do exactly how you want them to do it. Like, no, you need to clean the bathroom with green towels, and the kitchen with orange towels, and the living room with blue towels, and don't cross-contaminate, and use this product and brand only, and wear this uniform shirt, and make sure you show up 10 minutes early and say specifically these wordings. And like, you're going to lose that level of control with working with contractors, and that's okay. Okay. How many of you guys worked at a W-2 employee? Did you follow all the rules? Did you? I know you didn't. Okay. We see people that work for W-2 employees and they don't follow all the rules, right? So you just changing their title and their tax status, all right, which will cause more expenses for you, is not gonna increase what they're gonna actually do to follow. That's why the goal with working with independent contractors is to hire cleaners with experience, because they got some skin in the game. They don't want their name messed up. They don't want their company name messed up. They represent not only your company, but theirs as well. And they have the experience, so they know what to do. They know what's the difference of the different type of cleaning services. They know what to provide in a deep cleaning, a standard cleaning, a move in and move out. They know how to communicate properly with the client. That's what experience buys in. So even though you're a brand new cleaning business, if you hire a cleaner that got 20 years, you kind of 20 years in the game. You ain't brand new no more, okay? So you're able to leverage their experience by the quality of services you can provide, which is why I like finding cleaners where they're looking for clients. It's the best thing, because with this partnership as a referral-based agency, my goal is to work and partner with cleaners that are already doing the things. What they need is clients. What I need is cleaners. Let's do this thing together, okay? I'm going to pay you 50%, provide an excellent service, and we'll make this thing grow, okay? So those are my top 3 reasons of why I feel like everybody needs to have this work with independent contractors. Okay, look here. I know it's my opinion. I'm just saying. Now, if you're like, yo, Jazz, that sounds cool and dandy, maybe I'll start there and work with W-2s later. That's fine. But don't allow you not being able to grow and scale your business because you don't want to hire cleaners and you're too afraid of the 1099 policies. Do the research, read it up, figure it out. Okay, scale your business, because you can't grow past yourself. You're limited on the capacity that you can grow because you can't do what you can't do. Look, I've been there. I thought, as much superwoman as I am, I remember when I was doing 3 cleanings a day, I was wore out. So that means my business can't grow unless I'm going? That's not right. That's not a business. What you're doing is creating yourself another job. And we're not starting businesses to create yourself a glorified job. That's not what we're doing here. Okay. So I hope this video was helpful, you guys. Definitely check out the next video where I'm talking some more details on all things cleaning and clients. I'm going to be talking about the onboarding process and what those interview questions need to look like. So go ahead and just subscribe, click the bell, listen up for the next videos. And if you guys like me going over why I prefer cleaning contractors over W-2s, then you guys should totally join our next master workshop. It's a 2-day live class where I kind of break this down more in detail, and I also talk about pricing and market research and making sure that you profit and place your company in a high demand area, right? I kind of went a little step further. It's not just good enough just to make sure you know where to plant your company with the ideal client and ideal household income, but is that market profitable? So join that next class, you guys, so that way you guys can get that information and make sure that you guys are planting your business in a profitable market. Okay, so until then, Do all the things of all the things. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.